Damn it. Well, yes. Were you have your own skates, or were you trying to use the wicked, evil rent-a-skates? Because rent-a-skates are horrible. I don't know how anyone using rent-a-skates makes me second guess anybody ever liking ice skating. I've had to use them before, and I've had like the steel break on my skates and stuff, and there's no real quick solution to that. You just have to, you just kind of get a replacement boot on, and then you just keep it going. But I don't know how anybody has any fun doing public skate sessions on rented skates. There's absolutely zero ankle support. I felt so in danger the entire time I was using that was just one boot. I was just using one. And I refuse to put any weight on or anything on that one leg. I skated with one leg the rest of that game. Dad's old skates. I mean, if they're actual like hockey skates or like real, don't say real skates, but like a higher quality boot, then I'm sure you were fine. But the rent-a-skates, they're generally made out of cheaper material, softer leather. They don't quite hold their shape, and they rarely ever get replaced. So they do get sharpened, though. That is one of the misconceptions, is that they never sharpen those skates, but they do. They get sharpened, I think, once a week. For how much they're in use is not enough, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, I always, I tie my skates, as a kid, I was always taught, you tie the bottom of the skate, like by your toes, you leave that kind of loose, and then you kind of go tighter as you go up toward the ankle. That's how I was just taught that as a kid. To give yourself ankle support, and it gives you your feet, because what ends up happening with your feet is you would think that they would kind of shrink up because of the cold, but once you start moving, they actually start expanding again because the blood kind of flows through your feet and stuff. So you need to give your feet room to grow once your body temperature gets up. So you leave the bottom not completely untied, but the bottom part of my boot is barely tied. And then, and honestly, even the tightness around my ankle is not that tight. As a little kid, they were super tight. Back when I was super little, like when my dad would tie my skates and stuff, like when I couldn't bend down with all my gear on, my dad would tie my skates for me. He would tie those things down there like a goddamn vice on my feet. He had like the little like keys you would like wrap around and like pull. You would like they look like little metal keys, and you would wrap the skate lace around them, and you get like extra tension, like. Yeah, he's just like, you retch on him, like, oh my god, please stop. It does if you use the wrong type of laces. So I use the wax laces, and those keep their shape really well. They're just some type of like nylon and fiber with wax, like a wax coating on them. Now, once that coating goes away, then yeah, you probably need new skate laces. But I'll just have so depending on where you go, actually out here, most of the rental skates are like that. They just have those like ratchet clasp things. They don't actually have laces in them. They have two clasps. They have one kind of like at the cuneiform bone, like right where your foot starts moving upwards, like that little like bend. There's one ratchet there, and one ratchet at the top of the ankle. You ever seen those on skates? Yeah. Yeah, oh, easy every time. Hey, we're halfway done. So it looks like... Oh, what? Okay. Looks like we have found... Oh, that's a little bill. Can we land on it? No, we can't. Okay. I wasn't sure if we can stand on the actual can or not. That guy. Oh shit, I don't like that. He like blocks your hit. I don't like that. Yeah, well, so yeah, so if you want to use hockey skates, like specific at the place that I'm talking about, they have those ratchet things, like the clasps or whatever. But they also have figure skates that are a little different. Those have, oh gosh, those just have laces. Those are horrible because so many people use them and they don't tie their skates properly. So then the leather just gets worn away, and you end up with absolutely no ankle support. Those are the boots that I think have the potential to really be harmful to people. Because the lace goes, I mean, like, it goes all the way up. Like, the laces go pretty high. How are you supposed to get back? Can you... I don't know if you can actually make that. Right? That's too far. Do we believe in ourselves? Yes, we do. Yo! Oh man, easy every time. Told you you could make it. Yeah, I mean that's the big thing with skates is you need that ankle support. Oh my gosh, full length jump. It's just so dangerous. Like just turning, you can roll your ankle so quickly if you don't have that support with like a well-shaped boot or something that's strong. Like you can get really hurt really quickly. There's gotta be something down here, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, if we fall down there, there's no way we're getting back, right? That's a death pit. Why is that even there if you can't... Like, if you fall down there, like, yeah, there's no way for you to get back. Yeah, but I tried to tell people that it was my first time reffing. It didn't work out. Nobody believed me. Because apparently, the schedulers told the people that I was working with, they're like, oh, you know, they explained who I was. I was like, oh man, messed everything up. Oh, this is the boss. Got him in the infinite. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I don't like this jump, though. Look at this jump. Oh, we're so good. They're resistant to the way on the telephone. They knew it was coming from a mile away. And then I was explaining something. Stupid me. I was trying to give advice because somebody had a question about something, and I told them that I would have done. Hey, that's the third bonus stage. We found all 3 bonus levels. Yeah, because the scheduler had told them that. They didn't tell me exactly who I was, but they said that I know what I'm doing. So I said, it's my first game. They said that they didn't believe me, and then I gave them as silly as it sounds. There is like high level advice and low level advice when it comes to like dealing with certain situations, I guess. And I was giving him, in my opinion, like what a higher level advice would be, as in like. You can do like what? So like there was an argument about something with the coach or something, and they ended up giving the coach a penalty. I just sat there from across the ring, like, what the hell's going on? Like, what are they doing? And then all of a sudden, like, beep, penalty. It's like, oh man. So I was bummed out because now I gotta be the one to sit there and basically listen to the coach complain. And I was explaining like what I would have done in the situation. They're like, "Oh, that's good." They're like, "Oh, that's some pretty good advice." And I was like, "Cause I explained like at a high level to play, there's just different types of different things happen. Like different conversations happen, different words are used. You know, if you're dealing with a high level coach, they know what words they can and can't say, and they know that they know how do I put that like." They know how to test the referee to see what they're, to see how they are, if that makes sense. Like, if the referee knows what they're doing either. Even though, like, it's hard to explain. Like, I don't know. It's the simplest way to put it is that there's a high level solution. Like, there's a solution for high level of play, and a solution for low level of play, as far as skill. And I was giving them what I felt I would do, and it's what I would do in a high level game. Well, technically, what they did was probably right. Like, it was correct according to the rule book. It was probably correct. They could have, I explained some alternate ways they could have gotten about doing some stuff, and then they figured out that I actually really know what I'm doing. Which was my fault. I should have just said, okay, do whatever you want. That thing disappeared, right? So there's gotta be something up here. easy every time. So what's with these like little areas? See, like this tells me like you can like go down there. I don't know. This tells me you worked one game in your life. Did you hit? Was it the best ever? See, this tells me like, okay, in my mind I can jump to the left, and then like there's like one of the bricks isn't real, and I would just like go to the left and I find a secret. But I really don't think that's in this game. But why is there a space there? You could have just made it. See, because this game's in my head because where I'm standing is a normal block. Why is there a hole on the whole block system to the left? Junior girls basketball. That's probably fun. I don't know, but apparently I don't know basketball anymore because the NBA just allows traveling now. Because I was trying to watch a game a couple weeks ago, and I just don't understand. I don't think traveling exists in the NBA anymore. I think they just let them do whatever they want. As long as it's like, as long as it looks relatively close to a basketball play, I think they just don't care anymore. I think as long as no one complains about it, they just don't care. They just let everything go. And this tells me there's a secret down there. Like, why would this be different? Like, oh, I think I missed those two things. Blew it. Different before. Sorry, I think I lost track of the conversation. I knew it. The trap. Oh, traveling. Well, because I always thought it was you can grab the ball and then take 2 steps or jump. You can like hop, like grab the ball and then like hop and then do something. That was like that kind of like both your steps. But like I see people like shuffle like LeBron James does it a lot. He just like shuffles with the ball. He just has the ball in his hand. He just kind of like shuffles his feet back and forth. It's like I thought you had to establish a pivot foot and then you can only move the non-pivot foot. Like that was the rule. And then James Harden does the. They call it the Euro step, where it's like he catches the ball but he like swings with it, so he's like, they call it a gather step, but the guy takes like 2 goddamn steps as he's grabbing the ball, and then takes 2 extra steps after he quote gathers the ball in, where like he's kind of running, he's basically running in from the 3-point line, grabbing the ball and never dribbling and coming in for like a layup. Oh, that's like in the key, right? In the paint, that thing. Yeah, I don't know all the NBA rules, but yeah, I could have swore basketball only allowed 2 steps once you establish a pivot foot. Or sorry, no, the pivot foot is like 1 step and then another step, and then that's it. Why did I take this path? Ugh. Oh my gosh, look at this. Yeah! Choke on that. Level 11. Just get it. This is the cooler way to go, right? You get some pineapples. Yeah, buddy. Ah, we missed one. Oh, this is an interesting one. Can we get these? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I looked it up because it bugged me so much just looking at it. It looks so much like a travel, and like so apparently James Harden is like known for it. It's like one of the moves he does. But it's called the Euro step, like European step, Euro. But yeah, so it's like it's like it looks kind of like a fake dish. Like he goes through the middle. And kind of acts like he's gonna pass it, but he's just like swinging it back and bringing it back into his body again, and then he does a layup. But I swear he's taking like 4 steps as he's doing that. I'm not gonna. I don't want the smoke on that one. We're just gonna keep on moving. Yeah, so the kids talk, right? They want that smoke. Why is they what? Oh, because you're supposed to just drop, and then do it the hard way. Ooh. Oh. Well, I think too. It's like I do honestly believe it gets to a point where the NBA they give the referees just they give them authority to just kind of not really do whatever they want, but like in most professional sports, the league is always kind of in the referee's ear as far as like what they want to get called, at certain points of the season or whatever. So, I mean, maybe during right now, maybe they just don't care about that kind of stuff, I mean, it's definitely possible. Or the league's okay with it, and they're okay with they're okay with their standard of what traveling is. They're not going to put it on the referees to call everything, Yeah, it's definitely possible. Oh, there is a... I think we got him in an infinite. And again, you know, I can't really say that I completely grasp the rules either. I could just be completely wrong. Maybe I just don't understand the rules, which is also a very high possibility. It's been a very long time since I've really paid attention to the rules of basketball. Hey!